In this video, what we are going to discuss about is REST API. So the introduction and all we can see in another video. So basically I'm trying to show you how we are going to implement a REST API. There are multiple ways. We can use Jersey and we can use Spring Boot also. So in this tutorial we are going to try with the Jersey version, and Spring Boot we can write in another video. Okay, so before going to implement, you need to have some basic idea about the following things like Maven and annotations and servlets. Maven is basically for maintaining your jar files. Annotation is for handling your request and response, because we are using annotations for the servlet, get and post methods and all. Okay, basically this video contains what is the IDE you're going to need, and another thing is how the IDE is going to support for Jersey. Okay, and how our IDE is going to support for Jersey. Okay, so basically the IDE which we are going to use is Eclipse. Okay, let me create a small basic Jersey project. Okay, and we'll see how it looks like and how we are going to set up the Jersey in it. Okay, let me open. Okay, so first thing is just create a new project, but here it's not a Java project, create as a Maven project. Okay, so click next. So since it is showing lot of artifacts here, but we are going to work on Jersey. Okay, try to fetch only Jersey here. We'll work with some Jersey templates. Normally if it is not showing in the drop down, that means we don't have the dependencies available in our Eclipse. Okay, so what you can do is there are two ways to add the archetypes for Jersey. You can add archetype. uh, okay, cancel this. It's better go to Windows and Preference, and here select Maven. Under Maven we have archetypes. So here we have to add the catalog for Jersey support. There are two ways. The first one is local catalog. That means you can have the XML file in your local and you can load it, or if you have the URL, you can add as a remote catalog. Okay, if you want to add a remote catalog, you need to have a URL. Okay, so which is nothing but this is the URL. You can add it, but when you are adding the URL, it will be a bit slower because it has to fetch the data from the internet. So since I'm going to use the so I'm going to use the local catalog. So I already downloaded the XML file in my local system. I'm going to browse it now. So I kept it here, archetype catalog.xml, and you need to provide a name for that. I'm gonna, okay, what to say, okay, Jersey catalog. Okay, and click OK, and apply and close, and try to create a project now. Go to other and create a Maven project here, and go to next. Now you can choose which Jersey catalog. Now you can type Jersey. See, we have multiple options available. Since we are going to create a small web app, I'm going to use the startup web app. So you can choose Jersey quick start web application. Okay, click next, and since it's a Maven project, you need to provide the group ID and the artifact ID. So my group ID is com dot guide me, and my artifact ID is going to be okay, REST API demo. Okay, click finish. Your form file already existing in the file on the destination. Okay, what is saying? Okay, since I have same kind of folder here, I mean I have another project name called REST API demo. Okay, let's create another name. So demo REST API. Okay, click finish now. So it's take a while to create a project because it has to download the dependencies from the internet. So just give it a minute. See, our project is downloaded here. Here we have another issue, because when the POM file downloaded, sorry, I mean to say the project is downloaded, you are getting some exceptions here. So since it's a web application, you need to target a target server. So I have my Tomcat 7.0 in my local. Okay, I don't have it. Okay, let me add one, or else you can directly add it from here. I'm going to go to project properties, and here search for target. Okay, target run times. Here I have a Apache Tomcat. You can choose it and apply and close. So my target application is going to be Apache 7.0, but you have to add the server here to run your application. See, so once the server is added, it there will gone. So now the thing is we have to add the server here. So I'm going to add Tomcat 7.0 next, and demo REST API. Okay, finish. Okay, so let's take a look how the project looks like. This is my palm file, which contains all the jar dependencies and all. Okay, Oracle, Apache Maven, and Glassfish, and servlet supportivity and Jersey versions. Okay, this looks pretty much simple. Let's go to the source file, Java resources. Okay, and let's see here, it's a sample file. So let's open and see what this looks like. Because this resource that belongs to uh, this particular application, so whenever someone is calling our API, they have to call this particular resource, like my resources. Okay, so why it is used here? There is a method called get it, and the returns hi there. So how it is called? It's just a normal Java file. Okay, so the thing is, when you go to the source here, and at source you can see the web application. This is looks like a servlet folder structure. So under the web app you can see some file called index.jsp. See here I'm calling my resources, which is nothing but this one. Basically this is this resource, and this index.jsp file basically added for tester the sample application. Okay, let's go ahead and try simple I'm not going to add anything here new, so let's try to execute the existing application and how it is working. Okay, so let me try to run this. Run as server. Okay, okay, so this is gonna take a while. Okay, okay, so I need to start my server first. Let me start it. Multiple errors. Okay, what is happening here? Okay, so I think I have some issue with the server. Okay, let's try to delete and create one more time. 7.0 next, demo API, finish. Let me try to start it now. Yeah, it looks good now. Okay, the server is started. So let me try to run this file. Run on server. Okay, this is my target server, and finish. Let's see. Okay, restart server. Okay, okay, good. See, the page is opened. Okay, so this is the localhost index page. So when you click this Jersey resource, it has to call your my resource, which is nothing but it has to say hi there. Okay, uh, let me try to click this. What is happening here? Why it is throwing 404 error? Okay, the reason is, okay, I think some of the file is not compiled properly. Let me build it one more time. Build project. Okay, build is done. Okay, let me try this again. See, hi there. See, initially the error was coming because of I didn't build it properly. Okay, so there are other few things which we need to monitor here. Okay, if you see here, web resources, because I know this is my resource name, so I can directly use it here, but it won't work. The reason is we have a URL pattern which is specified in the web.xml. So whenever you are using some URL, it has to comes with this web resources. So what you can do is you can call directly, or you can call something like this also. So just make sure if something is not working, in case the URL is not working, if it's not matching, just make sure go and check web.xml whether is there any URL pattern mapping is configured. Okay, so this is the just a simple application which how to create a jersey, okay, with a jersey support. So the next video we'll try to create our own resources and and see how we are going to access it.